today, look at this. I said to Andrea, I need to go to Walmart. I need to buy razors. I'm not spending $12 for razors when I get them for $7 at Walmart. It doesn't make any sense. Stuff has to make sense. Now, it makes sense if I throw a couple thousand on a crap table. That makes sense. But to spend $12 for razors when I get it for $7 at Walmart, that doesn't make any sense. Everyone's asking me, what's your opinion about the Israel and Gaza war? My opinion. Who cares about my opinion? Even I don't care about my opinion. Everybody's an armchair general. That's all they are. Here's my opinion. Jonas Salk. That's my opinion. Jonas Salk invented. He didn't invent. He discovered the... I remember I was in Wilson Junior High School. You like when I go off these tangents? I was in Wilson Junior High School. I had Mr. Johnson for history, 8th grade. And there was playing this game. He'd ask history questions or something. And we had separate... The rooms were split up into separate... They had one half. And somebody... my question was, who invented electricity? And my friend Bruce and everyone else, because everyone knows that answer, And this guy named Richard, I remember he had blonde hair, said, Ben Franklin. And the teacher said, you're wrong. Ben Franklin did not invent electricity. Ben Franklin discovered electricity, and we got the point. Everyone said, oh, Bronx, he's a genius. What a genius. I said, see, I knew what I was doing. I didn't know what I was doing then. I don't know what I'm doing now. And here's my opinion. Jonas Salk. That's my opinion on the Israeli-Gaza war. Jonas Salk was a Jew, and Jonas Salk discovered the cure for polio. And if everyone who hates the Jews wanted to wipe out all the Jews, there wouldn't be a cure for polio. And that's my opinion on the Israeli-Gaza war. Polio was a terrible disease. Thank God I was born after. Excuse me, I got so much gas. I could drive to Pittsburgh. Jesus Christ, that's easy for me to say. Those dentures. Thank God, it was a horrible disease. Imagine being born in the 20s, 30s, 40s, which were great times to be born. I mean, during you had a war and the Depression, maybe it wasn't so good. But you had a lot of other good things at those times. And God forbid you have children that caught polio. Doc Pomus, I know you don't know who that is. Doc Pomus wrote Viva Las Vegas and wrote Save the Last Dance for Me. Go get the documentary, it's fantastic. He had polio, but he fought through it. People fight through adversity. And he had great success as a writer. And yes, he had ups and downs. He said, some days you wake up and the world has you. And other days you wake up and you have the world. And you got to keep moving forward and going after what you want. And you get it. And I truly believe that. So my opinion in the Israeli-Gaza war is Jonas Salk. If you wipe out all the Jews, you wouldn't have a cure for polio. And if you wipe out all the blacks, because not only do everyone hate all the Jews, but everyone hates all the blacks. If you wiped out all the blacks, you wouldn't have Sammy Davis Jr. and Nat King Cole. So that's my opinion on the Israeli-Gaza war. Everybody hates everybody, and if you wipe out the whole race, just like the Hamas and the terrorists, whoever they are, they'll kill all the Jews and they'll be happy. If you wipe out a whole race, you don't get the cure for what I say, polio. You don't get the cure. You don't get Sammy Davis and Nat King Cole. And let's say you wipe out all the Chinese. Then what happens? The Jews have no place to go on Sunday nights, and let's say you wipe out all the Puerto Ricans. Well, the Puerto Ricans, what do you need them for? Anyway, of course you need the Puerto Ricans. What of course, if you didn't have Puerto Ricans, what are they going to do? You're going to have hubcaps. Too many hubcaps. I love it. Who has hub? You know what a hubcap is? Years ago, they said the Puerto Ricans stole the hubcaps. Of course I love the Puerto Ricans. West Side Story is my favorite movie. I always rooted for the Sharks. And my father's customers were all Puerto Rican. On Marshall Street at a shoe store. I used to come to our house. Freddie and Elena were at our house all the time. In Northeast Philadelphia where I grew up. Anybody else? That's all there is right there. There's the Irish. What I'm trying to say is, I don't know what the hell I'm trying to do. This is my opinion. If you wipe out all these bullshit races, which nothing makes any sense, you don't have Milton Berle and Jerry Lewis. You don't have Nat King Cole and Gladys Knight and the Pips, and they're fantastic. And who else don't you have? Well, let's say you wipe out all the Muslims. All Europe is complete. I read in the newspapers. France and other Sweden, other places overseas, they get rid of the Muslims. That's all they want. The Muslims are Muslim. That's terrible. God forbid you wipe out all the Muslims. Then what would you have? You'd have an overabundance of women. That's what you'd have if you wiped out the Muslims. This way, they have the stonings. They get rid of them. Anyway, go to Dave's TV Empire. I love the Muslims too. My bank manager is a Muslim. I hope he doesn't watch this. I love him because he's very, very good to me. Muhammad, I love you. I love everybody. Dave's TV Empire at Rogers. Dave's TV. Where the hell? Dave's TV Empire. Very professional. Dave's TV Empire at Rogers.com. We ain't getting rid of nobody. We take everybody in. Dave's TV Empire. Jesus Christ, I had my nose fixed, now my mouth doesn't work. Dave's TV Empire at Rogers.com. Go there. We're not wiping out anybody. We're taking everybody in. That's the only place you get peace. Dave's TV Empire.com. Go there. Dave's TV Empire.com. That's where we're going to make all the cash and bring peace to the world. Dave's TV Empire.com. Goodbye. Oh my